is Portland, Oregon, home to the Trailblazers, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Hawks.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Markieff Morris and Alex Len are the bigs. Bledsoe is out there with Freak, and it's Warren in at the small forward. So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Bledsoe passes to Freak. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Lillard with it. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Down low. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Suns on defense. Now here's Henderson. He kicks to Lillard. Pass to Henderson. Shot clock at 5. The tray. First shot, first basket. He's out the blocks fast.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Bledsoe against Lillard. That's good.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
The Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Davis. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Plumlee. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Alex Len picks one up. Portland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
They set the pick. Here's Bledsoe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Bledsoe's got his second bucket of the night. Portland with the ball. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle. 4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Suns trail by 3. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Good on the shot. 7 points for Freak. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. To the wing on the left. Now Lillard. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Here's Plumlee. Len with the block.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And a wide open look for Freak. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And here's Portland. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Henderson kicks to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up the baseline. The shot no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Freak. And it's off from 3-point range. Lillard against Bledsoe. Here's Davis. Portland no good that time either. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Morris dishes to Freak. And the 3 off target. And for Portland, they're They're shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Lillard with a screen for Henderson. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. A different look now for Portland. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Plumlee. Collison comes in for Davis, and it's Vasquez in for Gerald Henderson. Phoenix also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Alex Len, and Knight subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Now, here's Lillard. Here's the teardrop. Shot is off. Nice D from Freak. The Suns shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And here are the Trailblazers now. They trail by 3. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Portland, we've got Plumlee. Vonleh's out there with Henderson. Then it's Vasquez, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. It's tipped. Vonleh, the pass to Lillard. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He had 52 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on the roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
There's a screen. Knight wide open. No good off the front iron.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Vasquez kicks to Lillard. Inside. And the dunk by Vonleh.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Henderson dishes to Plumlee. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Lillard, the pass to Henderson. That's good. Henderson's got 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And it's Freak missing.
Clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Lillard. Here's Plumlee. The shot will not go. Some solid defense from Freak. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. From past the arc. Puts up the baby hook and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Warren. And Davis is checked in for Portland. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bledsoe comes in for Brandon Knight. He hits both from the stripe. Trailblazers trail by 3. Vasquez kicks to Henderson. Plumlee with the screen. It's stolen by Johnson. Dishes it to Freak. Shot on the wing. Drained for 2 points. Freak's got 11 points in the quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Henderson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
The Trailblazers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And it's Freak with the rebound. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Bledsoe dishes to Freak. He was all alone on that one. And now a 9-point Suns lead.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Henderson against Johnson. Henderson passes to Davis. Davis sets a screen. Vasquez kicks to Davis. Ejected by Len. And it's on the Bowers report. And so we wrap up.
Gentlemen, I'm here.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Freak. 25 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Hey, I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
And on the floor for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Markieff Morris and Alex Len are the bigs. Freak is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here is Plumlee to the left side wing. Here's Aminu. Davis sets a screen. Passes to Plumlee. Portland moving the ball around. Henderson kicks to Lillard. Good. Lillard's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Trailblazers.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
They set the pick. And Bledsoe, here we go. The feed to Freak. Misses the 3. Trailblazers trail by 5. To the inside. Knocked loose. Nobody near Lillard. Wide open shot is on the money. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Henderson pulls it in.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Suns shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Bledsoe dishes to Freak. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 7th assist in the game. And Lillard kicks to Henderson. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. On the wing, Davis. Lillard outside. 4 on the shot clock. But they recover it. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Goes back up. Len. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Vasquez, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Bledsoe left side. The dish to Freak. Buries the 20-footer. Freak's got 30 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Vasquez passes to Henderson. Davis sets a screen. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Looking at the game for Plumlee. 10 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
Phoenix leading by 6. Bledsoe with it. Lillard picks him up. Morris. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 9 assists now tonight.
I'm sure they're satisfied with that possession, guys. Very nice shot that time.
Here's Freak. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He went over the offensive plan and said that it hinges on running through Plumlee. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Bledsoe kicks to Freak. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Davis sets a screen. Henderson dishes to Davis. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. Davis has got his first bucket of the night. Lillard against Bledsoe. It falls. And 3 more from Freak.
He's absolutely killing it from outside.
Trailblazers trail by 14. And Lillard kicks to Henderson. To the middle, Davis. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And here's Vasquez. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Plumlee. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Vonleh's checked in for Davis. Collison comes in for Gerald Henderson. And Walters checks in for Lillard. And it's Freak missing. Trailblazers trail by 11. The drive by Collison. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game. Knight passes to Freak. Fires the 3. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 3 assists in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Kicks it out to Vasquez. Knocks down the 3 ball. Vasquez has got his second basket of the night.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Here's Freak. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Freak's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They set the pick. Vasquez dishes to Collison. To the right side. Here's Plumlee, and he dunks it down.
I tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
The three. Suns keep it alive. Knight kicks to Freak. Knight on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Can't hit from in close.
Well, even for a guy not known for his ability to attack the rim, I mean, he's got to lay that one in. Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Vasquez with it. 5 points in the game. And he lays it straight in. Vasquez has got 5 points now this quarter.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
That's good. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Damian Lillard out there with Henderson. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu. Then there's Davis. And it's Vonleh in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. They get it back. Soft touch off the glass. Vonleh's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Trailblazers. Suns leading by 11. They get a hand on it. Here's Morris. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Sun shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Here's Freak. Another three for Phoenix.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
And Aminu kicks to Vonleh. He feeds it to Aminu. Inside, here's Henderson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Morris outside. Kicks it to Knight. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Lets it go from deep. Shot's good. Freak's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Suns.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Suns leading by 21. There's a good screen. Bledsoe passes to Freak. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. 58 points for Freak.
And this fourth quarter has been tremendous. They have been exceptional from deep.
Yeah, a bunch of their points coming from long range here. A major barrage.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Bledsoe kicks to Freak. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 21. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And Warren with the basket on the assist by Freak.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
For the Trailblazers, Aminu comes for basket. set the screen. Here's Freak. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Freak's got 12 now in this quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. It's pretty late in the game to be altering the game plan, but they're going to come out with a different look here, guys. Back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Can't make good off the screen.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense. Just a total loss of concentration right there.
And Greg, if they continue to make those kinds of mistakes, then this game could turn even more south on them, and sour.
Nick Collison's checked in for Portland. Walters comes in for Damian Lillard. And for the Suns, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Morris. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Eric Bledsoe.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Suns.
Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And you can rock the brooms now, fellas. They've found a way to defeat this opponent all 4 games this year, finishing out a clean sweep for their season series against the Trailblazers.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Henderson. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance